Hey everybody, Troy and Melanie from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Melanie is harvesting potatoes that were in these pots here. I guess, let me see that, that's the size of the potato you planted, right? Mm-hmm. So it's as good as they get. She's harvesting little tiny potatoes from the pots. I think it could have been better, but we had a really weird weather this year. There's a tiny baby potato. So she's looking in here for, there's another tiny one. She's looking to see what we got. I think it could have been a lot better, but it was our first attempt ever at pots, at growing in pots. The problem is that black pots in the heat of summer dry out on a daily basis, so it was really hard to keep these moist. But yeah, I think we could have done better. But these died off a little early. There's some still growing, right? Mm-hmm. So they might be a little bit better. All the others are still growing. These were in the back of the greenhouse further, so they didn't get the rainwater and only what we put on them each day, so it wasn't enough. But, I mean, there's a start. Oh, something got that. Look at that. Wonder what could have done that in the pot. It's been raining and windy on and off. We plan on getting this cleaned up here right now, if it doesn't rain on us. It's been raining on and off. You'll notice the greenhouse is not covered. The wind has been brutal today, so the top started ripping off, and then I rolled up the sides to protect the plastic from being shredded. The wind is really crazy today. Oh, look. But why did it crack? There's a tomato turning red, but it's cracked. I don't know why it cracked. I thought that was a sign of too much water. Is that a sign of too little water? I don't know. Oh, look here. Where are we? Get in the camera. Hello, I can't see my camera. Here. Look at that, we got some color coming in. Got some beef steaks turning. We got some little pear tomatoes growing. They're little yet though. Oh, the little ankle biters are biting me. Melanie harvested a mess of vegetables today. We got some of the yellow squash from in here. There's another one yet to get. We got some of the green squash. There's still more growing. Oh, the ankle biters. Those little black flies, tiny black flies. We've got some cucumbers still growing. The chilies are starting to do another round. That's awesome to see. And we got baby watermelons. Let me step into here. We're still eating cherry tomatoes in my salads. Every day I get a, not every day, but every second day I get a salad. And look at this, guys. There's two of them side by side. I don't know if you see them. Little watermelons. Isn't that nice? So we're going to have a lot of watermelon this year. There's a little tiny baby. There's different sizes. It's hard to see them because they're green on green in here. But the watermelon loves this grow bed. The tomatoes did not, but the watermelon loves it. I don't think we're going to get any... Oh, look here. That's cute. Tiny little thing. I don't know if we're going to get any corn this year. But... And we didn't water because it was raining, but it didn't rain enough to make a difference. You can tell that they're sort of wilty on the ends. But I'm thinking about putting in some beans. The only problem is that the soil is still getting scorched every day. This one is really a big plant. I'm not sure what it is, but it's got some baby fruits. Where did I just see it? Oh, here. It's got some baby fruits. Oh! Oh, what is that? I don't know. This was the mystery plants we bought at the nursery on discount. I don't know what that is. I just don't know. I thought I had seen a round fruit in here at one point, and now it vanished. I never saw anything since. So I don't know what these are. I thought it was pumpkins. So be curious to see what it is, but it likes it. Whatever it is healthy. I'm not I do have now a sprayer. I have to get out here and I have to fight this battle because I'm losing the plants. The cucumbers are growing, but they're very weird cucumbers. Oh, look. There are more peppers growing. Look. There's one about ready to harvest again. He was hiding on me. There's another baby. So the peppers are starting to do their second round. This one did survive, but it hasn't done anything. And the powdery mildew is getting on that plant, Melanie's squash thing, which is growing, but it's going to get killed. So I have to get out here and protect it. See, what I did is I tied this up so the wind won't whip it around so violently and damage the plastic, because it was getting bad. Over here, I don't think that tomato is going to amount to anything. It's got flowers, and that's a sweet potato, which is happy, that dark greeny purpley thing. And then her eggplant just is not happy. Too many things are eating on it. We got some beans, but something is eating the beans. So we haven't had any beans this year, because something is just eating them off. We're having a mega battle with nature this year. Wildlife is eating everything. There's a lot of rabbits this year, so I don't know what happened to the coyotes that kept the population down. The only thing doing really good is flowers this year. And lettuce. Lettuce is great. It's been feeding us so much. The plan is to get the truck registered Monday, and I'm going to take it over and get a little welding job done on it as well after it's registered, and it runs. I fired it up today, and it is definitely the solenoid, and you can hear it click. So when I turned the key, I heard the solenoid click, and the battery I put in it that was half dead has actually started the truck on its own without a jumper, so that's good news. The truck has a good alternator because it charged up its own battery the other day, just in a short time of running. So the battery has taken it and has stayed charged for, I think it's been a week that I've had it here and haven't touched it, so that's good news. So I got another solenoid, second hand, but the place I got the truck, he tossed me a solenoid and said try that. So we're going to try that. I don't know about the weather, but it's definitely the solenoid, and the truck fired right up when I shorted the terminals and runs beautifully. So, by the way, I found out, I talked to the previous owner before the owner that I got it from, and he said he maintained it well. He said that engine will probably get another 100,000 miles. He said he maintained it well, kept the oil changed all the time, and took good care of it. So he said the engine had never let him down. He told me some stories about what this truck has done. So that was good to hear. There's also a snowplow though, so it's got some rust. I've got a little bit of wood here, and I'd say that's a third of it. There's a lot more, if not a fourth of it. I put this in the trunk of the car the other day. It was out by the side of the road, and I can get some more free for the taking. So I'm going to try to get that home once I get the truck registered. If the wood is still there, I hope it'll stay there for me. And this is good cured dry oak, waiting for it to be picked up. Probably only a third to a quarter of what was there. So I'll probably be chopping to this. I did cut firewood today. I found where I told you previously, a source of firewood. I was cutting heavily this morning, ran through 2 tanks of gas on that chainsaw, and I knocked out a whole lot of wood. So once I get that truck on the road, I'm going to be hauling firewood home and then running the splitter big time. Now I just pumped up the tires on the old Dodge, and yes, we still have the Dodge, and we're going to run this out of the way here so I can start hauling the wood in once we get that truck going. This one I'm going to take into the mechanics and have them fix it properly for me. The wiring is trashed, and I am not good with vehicle wiring. Anyway, so I got the old Viair. I've had this for years. This is the Viair 12 volt. It's a 400P-A automatic portable air compressor. Powerful machine, powerful tool. I've used this a lot, way more than I wish I had through the years. And this thing has served me so well. Pumped up, I'd say, hundreds of tires through the years. One of the problems with secondhand vehicles and these modern ones, the tires go flat, and in the spring, your rims rust and your tires go flat on you. You got to take them off, get them remounted and redone. And that's just a typical thing now, it seems, with the modern cars. The Olds does it, and the Buick does it. So Melanie and I are going to try to move this out to where it is in front of the garage, so we can start hauling firewood in and processing firewood here. So I'm going to go get her out. I'm not going to record it because it's going to be awkward. We have to shove it out and then get it up into the yard over down the lane a bit. We can roll it down the road. We're going to push it up in, and then I'll move it with the other truck later. Now there's an on site. Cleared out spot. Now I'll be able to bring the truck in and drop off firewood right by the log splitter. That's good. We'll get it done. It's only August. We'll get it done. Well guys, night is coming to the off-grid homestead. Colors are really pretty. I don't know if I can get you a shot of that. Doesn't really show up on the camera very well. Not at all. Unless it looks better on the monitor. It blurs out on my screen. Some really pretty colors up there. The mosquitoes are eating me. Well, day is over. The wind is still blowing. So, I hope you can hear me. But it's not going to be cold tonight, so the greenhouse will be fine. We'll get it back up later. I've got to figure something else for that, something better for that greenhouse. But anyway, I'll get this video up to you in the morning, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Well, I hope those colors show up on the camera. There's a brilliant bright red right there. It just isn't showing up. Well guys, it's Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. It's new day tomorrow. Got a lot planned, and hopefully I'll be driving a truck. So, talk to y'all later. Please like, subscribe, and share. And hit that bell icon. Follow our daily videos as we strive to become fully self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget. A little bit delayed because we have a store, but it is what it is.